How's it going, folks? Mark from Like Minded Lunatics coming at you with your Monday music matchup. It's a fun one today. I can't wait to get to it. Before I do, let me just say, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do that for us. We're rapidly growing here, and we would love to have you as a subscriber. Helps us grow here on YouTube, and it don't cost you nothing. So if you want to see fun matchups like this, please hit the subscribe button. Also, leave me some comments. Make sure that they're nice. Otherwise, I just ditch them. So make sure you join the conversation after the video here, but make sure you keep them nice. So Monday music matchups, that's where I take two versions of the same song or two different songs, put them head to head, see which one comes out on top. Purely subjective analysis on my part. Sometimes I think if I would rerun them, might come to a different decision. But today I've got a fun one. I'm going to take a look at Come On, Feel the Noise. Now, as a young guy who grew up in Central Texas, I did not know that Come On, Feel the Noise was a cover until I think it was last year. That's not true, but it was a long time. And before people come at me, just remember what it was like in the late 70s and early 80s. Especially in rural areas of the United States. We had one rock station that I could pick up, and that was out of Dallas. And obviously, they weren't playing Slade on 97.1 The Eagle. So there was really no way for me to figure out that this was a cover unless I read liner notes. And as a kid, who's reading liner notes? So I had no idea. So I thought it would be fun to put Quiet Riot and Slade back to back and just see what we think about these two versions. Now, Slade's version, Come On Feel the Noise, this came out in, let's see, was this 1973, lead single from their fourth album titled Slade. Huge success for them in the UK. So in the UK, huge success, but over here in the States, only peaked at number 16 on the Billboard Top 100. Wasn't a big hit for them. In fact, Slade never really broke over here in the United States. Now, Quiet Riot's version, released in 1983, single from their album Metal Health, and this song was a ginormous hit for Quiet Riot, which was good because Quiet Riot almost died before this album. In fact, after Randy Rhoads left and was their original bass player, he was a lunatic, wasn't he? He was a dude shooting guns and threatening to kill people and stuff. Quiet Riot almost fell to pieces, but this album really skyrocketed them, and a lot of people credit it with really kicking off what would later be known as like hair metal. I prefer to think of it as glam metal. I think that's a better term, but in any case. So why don't we do this? Usually I start with the older ones simply because I like chronology. But why don't we just listen to Quiet Riot? It's the one I was most familiar with, and then I'll compare it to Slade's because, like I said, not that familiar with Slade's version. So here we go. Quiet Riot, Come On Feel the Noise from 1983. Do it, boys! Stop before they hit the chorus. What an absolute classic of a song. And listening to it now and kind of, analyzing it as opposed to just enjoying it, I'm really struck by how simple as far as like the guitar work is and how much this song is driven by the drums, by is it Frankie? Yeah, Frankie Banali. It's driven by those drums. The guitar is simply just chugging along on those power chords. All it is, not very complicated at all, hitting those power chords, but boy, the drums really drive this thing, don't they? All right, so let's go back in time, 1973, hell, before I was born, Slade's Come On, Feel the Noise. Do it, Slade. Baby, baby, baby. Already struck by that. I was not prepared for that. What was that? This sounded like something out of Motown, didn't it? Let's go back and listen to that. Baby, baby, baby. Stop there, hitting that chorus. Man, I am loving the lead singer of this. Who is this? Noddy Holder. There is no more British name than Noddy Holder, I feel like. That is such a British name. I'm loving his vocals on this. And I gotta say, I'm liking the guitar as well. It feels like the guitar is actually more prominent in the Slade version. Sounds like they're doing whole chords as opposed to like power chord stuff, and it sounds like a little bit of like sweetness in there too, hitting some arpeggios and stuff like that. I'm really liking this version. I don't know that it would cause me to bang my head quite as much as Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot makes me want to tear shit to pieces, doesn't it? Slade's doesn't. That's not a bad thing, just a different feel. I'm really enjoying it though. Like I said, not something I'm super familiar with. All right, let's go back to Quiet Riot over here and see what their chorus is like. I know the chorus. I'm not going to pretend I don't. Here we go.
So come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your voice. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your voice. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Let it roll.
Great chorus, isn't it? Again, absolute banger of a song, absolute classic of the 80s as far as rock and roll is concerned. And I got to say, too, the album cover, is it Dubrow? Is that how you pronounce his name? I think so, Kevin. On the cover in that straight jacket and the thing over his head. And he wore that in the Mental Health video, I believe. That cover is so iconic to me. You throw that up, and it's kind of like Cyndi Lauper. She's so unusual. That cover, there are a number of covers from the 80s that you throw them up, and I'm like, yep, back in time. I remember seeing that album, the vinyl, at the record stores when I was a kid. All right, go back to Slade. Let's listen to their chorus. I gotta say, I think I'm liking their harmonies better than Quiet Riot. I mean, I feel like with Quiet Riot, the harmonies are there and there's some backing there, but it's really just Kevin doing the heavy lifting. Whereas with Slade, it's old Noddy starting, and then almost like a call and response thing that you would get from earlier songs. I am loving that, but we didn't get the baby. We didn't get that, and I'm disappointed because that was always one of my favorite parts. All right, Quiet Riot, go boys.
So you say I got a funny face, I got no worries, and I don't know why. I don't know why. All about us, we got some disgrace. I'm in no hurry, and I don't know why. I don't know why anymore. No, no, no. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your voice. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your voice. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Let rock. Come on.
I gotta hear that come on again. It's so good. And it's mixed perfectly with the drums and the guitar. Boom, boom, boom. It's so freaking good. All right, let's go back over to Slade. Come on, boys, do it.
So you say I got a funny face, I ain't got no worries, and I don't know why, and I don't know why. Say I was fucked up, but it's no disgrace, I ain't in no hurry, and I don't know why, I just don't know why anymore. Oh no. So
No guitar solo there, which makes sense. This is 1973, and Slade doesn't feel like a heavy guitar solo band, although I'm sure now that I said that, somebody's going to come in and go, bro, you gotta listen to this album, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about here because, again, I didn't know who Slade was until much later because they didn't get a lot of airplay here, and pre-internet, how would I have found out about them? So don't come at me. No, I don't know them very well, other than who they are and their influence. But I know we're about to get to Quiet Riot's lead solo. Carlos Cavazo is about to do some soloing here, so do it, Carlos. Pretty great solo, I think. I really like that solo. Here's the thing too. As I'm listening to this, I've pulled it up. Man, this song sounds a lot like "We're Not Gonna Take It," doesn't it? The solo sounds very similar to "We're Not Gonna Take It." Even the power chords they're using sounds a lot like it. I'm wondering if this influenced. I mean, obviously, again, they're just running power chords. There's only so much you can do with power chords. I understand that. Damn, they sound similar, though. I should do a matchup between those two. Boy, Carlos' solo sounded good, though. It's got that, some of those string bends in there. I love that. Really great. And here's what I'm thinking, too. Slade feels more like a jam band type scenario, doesn't it? It sounds more, and even has kind of that bump, kind of chug to the guitar as opposed to just a and you can hear the rest of the band in it. Feels very jam bandy to me, whereas Quiet Riot, again, we've got upfront fanatics tearing down the barricades. It feels very heavy metal to me. Loving both, though. I don't know where I'm at as far as which one I like better.
Lazy time when you should know better. And I don't know why. I just don't know why. And you say I've got a dirty mind. Well, I'm a big go-getter. And I don't know why. And I don't know why anymore. Oh no. So come feel the noise. Let's rock the boys.
I'm loving those harmonies there. It feels very Pink Floyd, The Wall-ish. No, God, dog, which Pink Floyd am I thinking about? Damn it. I'm having one of them brain things where the brain don't work no good. It feels like Education Song. God damn, I'm an idiot. We don't need no Education Song. That song, the harmonies in there, it feels like that, except not dark and depressing. I'm loving it. What a great tune. What an absolute great tune. Again, it feels very jam bandy. You know what? I'm going to let Quiet Riot finish and then we'll talk about it.
You should know better. I don't know why. I don't know why. So you
Great little fills in that section by Carlos Wright. Man, really good.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. Come on, feel the noise.
Oh boy, that feel right there. That little lick.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, 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 wild. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. We're gonna get wild. We're gonna get wild tonight. Rock it tonight. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Oh
Great freaking tune, right? Oh my God. And I love the section at the end there where it turns into an anthem, where it's essentially just the drums and the backing or the vocals. Boom, come on, feel the noise, and you get everything just kind of stopping, waiting for that to happen. Such an iconic part of that song. Man, I don't know where I'm at. You know, usually I try to pick which ones I like better, and I feel like this one's kind of unfair, simply because Slade is so good in this song. It's just kind of from a different time period. You know, this was just a few years before I was born, and you can really tell that they're kind of reacting like the Beatles and stuff like that is what that feels like. Whereas with Quiet Riot, you know, they were so influenced by even like the beginning of Van Halen and Black Sabbath and all that stuff. It feels more me, if that makes sense, than Slade, even though I love the Slade version. I'm probably going to go Quiet Riot again, just because I feel like it's a better reflection of what I'm looking for in a party. But if you threw Slade on, I'm not going to be unhappy with it. I'm going to be very happy with it. It's a great version. I love it a lot. So I would love to hear folks' reaction to this one. What are you thinking? Do you go Quiet Riot or do you go Slade? I don't know. If you had one option, if you're at a party and somebody goes, I'm going to throw on Come On Feel the Noise, we're only going to hear one version. Which version are you picking? I think for me, I'm going Quiet Riot. But that's not to say Slade is an incorrect answer. I think that would also be the correct answer. Both are correct. For me, I'm slightly going to move over here a little bit. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think on this one. This was a fun one to do. Again, don't come at me. How could you not know Slade? Because this was pre-internet, late 70s, early 80s. There was no way to figure out this stuff unless you were a nerd and looking at the album liner. And that's assuming you had the album liner, because there were a number of bands that I loved. Somebody recorded the tape and gave it to me, or they recorded their vinyl onto a tape and gave it to me. I didn't even have liner notes. Sometimes I didn't even have titles for the damn songs. It was years later before I knew that Mental Health was the name of the song and not Bang Your Head. You know what I mean? It was a long time before I knew, oh, Mental Health is the actual title and Bang Your Head goes in the print. I didn't know that because I had a recorded version of this. So let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you check out some of our other content. We're doing a lot of stuff here at Like Minded Lunatics, and we would love to have you as a subscriber. All right, folks, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.